Hello, Leo, and welcome to your May reading. I wanted to thank everyone who has liked and subscribed, given gifts or donations on any of the platforms. It is appreciated. I also wanted to say that if anybody wants to know anything or book any readings, you can go to showingyourtruepath.com. There are links to all of these platforms, as well as all kinds of stuff on there. There's a shop, blog, forum, tons and tons of stuff on there. If you are new, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and let me know how if you enjoyed the reading. I'm going to start with the oracle message for the overall energy of the reading. I feel this. All right, we got Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. Okay, interesting. Then we're going to get our Muse message for the House of Self. I've really been enjoying giving you guys doing the readings this way. I really like this. Give you guys your little poem. All right. Ooh, that came right out. We have Justice. Okay. I like it. All right. I'm going to pause the video real quick while I flip over to Justice and give you your Muse poem for this month. All right. So our poem is, all that's left are choices, and yet all I do is sway. When right and wrong are voices, then the caused effect I pay. Inconsequential deviation, and from the black and white I stray, when my passion clearly pushes back and walks me towards the gray. Interesting little poem, because when I think of justice, it's pretty black and white. There is no gray when it comes to justice. Justice stands for a Libra. And of course, maybe not all Libras would, connect with this, but, one of the reasons why it is a symbol of Libra really is because that is something, they are the scales for a reason. They tend to see things a little bit more black and white than other signs. So it's the poem's really interesting to me because it seems to be, talking about being in that gray area. That was my interpretation of it a little bit. All right. So right now we've got this Justice card. We have Seahorse Spirit. Seahorse Spirit really is so when it says watch and wait, it really does mean watch. That saying, what's that saying? Kind of reminds me of that saying, or maybe it's not a saying, but just kind of like more of, you learn more by listening than talking. I don't know if that's exactly specific saying, but I think most of you will know what I'm talking about, observation, observing more than talking, you learn more by observing, sitting back and watching things, sitting back and learning. Looks like we got the Tower. We've got the Page of Pentacles trying to come out. Those cards did not feel right to me. So I put them back. All right, I think this feels right to me. All right. Why is this the overall energy of the reading is really what I'm trying to ask. How does this connect with you right now? Because right now we have justice for you and we have sitting back. So maybe you are sitting back. I just heard before I even looked at these cards. Maybe you're sitting back and judging in a way. You're trying to... I think how to describe this. Sitting back and thinking about what's right and wrong, I guess. But like watching people and saying, you know, like, that's right, that's wrong. Maybe not like in a negative way. I'm not hearing that it's not, I don't think it's a negative way. I think you're just kind of, you know, just you really are sitting back and watching people and seeing what they're doing, if they're doing what's right or what's wrong. Interesting. I'm going to clarify temperance because I'm not getting a specific message off that. But the Emperor makes a lot of sense. And the World. I mean, the Emperor does make a lot of decisions about people. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I feel like I have to sneeze, so hopefully it just goes away. I can see when I was thinking about this sitting in kind of in a way judging people about what's right and wrong. I mean, this Emperor makes a lot of sense. Like, I do kind of see you sitting back like this Emperor right here and really just checking out all the people in your kingdom and saying, you know, that person's okay. That person, I don't really like what that person's doing. I think that's going to work. I don't think that's going to work. I don't know. That's the message I have so far. I'm wondering if you are a leader of some kind, where you do kind of have to do that, kind of have to determine really which way people go with things. Okay, so for Temperance reverse, we have the Hermit, and we have the 10 of Cups. Interesting. What I was hearing is that this might actually be referring to work-life balance. I think it's important that you gain perspective on what's important to you and your family and your soul, basically. So what I mean by that is I mean, especially if you're like me, I do a lot of stuff. I try to work really hard at all of this stuff. I mean, I know if you just subscribed onto YouTube, you probably don't know all of the stuff that I really do. I do a lot of stuff on my website. You know, I try to add new products. I, you know, post on multiple platforms, and I also write, you know, like, you know, I'm always thinking about, oh, I need to do that, or this would be really good for my business, or in a way, kind of like a workaholic. But that's really the energy here that I'm picking up, is really that you're kind of being like me. You're really focused on, you know, work, making money, those kinds of things, instead of enjoying your family, instead of enjoying life. I can really relate to that. I've really been trying to, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I've really been, you know, I posted on a lot of the platforms. You know, I appreciate, you know, everyone understanding that it's taking me a little bit of time on my readings, or, you know, I haven't been posting as much because I want to spend some time with my family. You know, I've been doing a lot of stuff outside for my family, but it also feels like, oh my gosh, all I ever do is work. And that's really the energy I'm getting here. But yeah, I mean, I did feel like I was doing a lot of work, but, you know, like, I built a sandbox for my boys, and I got this really big pool opened, and I set up all kinds of stuff outside for the boys, and, you know, that's stuff for us to enjoy, and it was a lot of work. And so now I'm trying to focus on really enjoying time with my family. And doing things for myself as well. We have to take care of ourselves as well. And that's really what I'm getting from this Hermit and this Ten of Cups kind of combined. Like, it's very important that you take care of you and your family. So do something that you enjoy, something that brings you joy. Something maybe that you enjoy doing with your family as well, or putting your family's needs first. So, you know, your children. A lot of the times I really do get, when I get this card, I really feel that children are really involved with this. It's a family, typically. I mean, that's just the message I get. So, I mean, and in the, just like in here, you know, there's two children, and then there's, you know, parents right there. But I really do have you needing to kind of take care of yourself as well. I think, I really do feel this, that you probably do have a very authoritative role with your career. And I think, I think maybe a little bit is take a step back from that. Take a step back from leading, I guess, in a way. Not necessarily stop leading. Obviously, if you know that's part of your career and your position at work, you can't just stop being, you know, the boss, but try to take a step back and let your let's see, what do they say? They say chiefs and what is it? Too many chiefs, not enough Indians. I don't know. That sounds, I don't know. It's kind of a weird saying, I guess, but in a way, or what? Let's see. Too many sheriffs, not enough deputies. I don't know. I'm just coming up with this, but let your deputies do the work for you, you know? And I mean, it might seem like you can. Good Lord, here we go. Oh, we got this Emperor just wants to come back to play. Okay, let's see if I'm headed towards the right direction here. Career. Let's do money and career real quick here. What is going on? Okay, so I got some negative energy coming through about career and money. I don't like this. We got the Hermit coming back out. The Fool, the Emperor reversed, Three of Swords, Seven of Cups, Strength, Hermit. Okay, I am hearing that work can be challenging at this time. We do have the Emperor reverse now. So we do have a not so great person in the mix, typically. This would indicate someone who abuses their powers, a narcissistic person. I really get a similar energy off this as I do like the reversed King of Swords. You know, sociopath, psychopath, someone who's non-empathetic, those kinds of things. But for the most part, we have someone here who's abusing their power, or who's not a very good leader, is also what I'm hearing when it comes to your career right now. Is it possible that you are a leader or you are a boss, but your boss or the person ahead of you, they're not very good at leading? Maybe you have to pick up a lot of slack for them. You have too many things going on because of it. I know that's not the exact message. It's not necessarily the exact meaning of the Seven of Cups, but I do feel like you have a lot of different things. In a way, it's hard for you to focus on one task because you have so many. And I think you really are having a hard time being balanced. Emotionally, maybe even just being balanced all over. And And there definitely, I think there is a need for some soul searching or some relaxation or allowing yourself to, taking care of yourself a little bit mentally. You really can't do anything if you don't take care of yourself mentally. But we do have something here. We have something new going on. We have a new cycle, a new phase of the Fool. Let's clarify this Fool here, please. Oh, we have a lot going on, looks like. All right, we have Queen of Wands, we have the Sun, and we have Ace of Swords. Okay, so I do have you moving into a new direction. Looks like you did gain some clarity about something involving the situation. I mean, I do see you with a leadership role because this Queen of Wands is a very, this Queen of Wands to me really embodies a boss woman, like a career woman. It's someone who's bold, who's confident, who makes, can really make decisions and go for it. To me, this is a go-getter in the career field. I think you really did gain some clarity and you're really going for something. There's just so much, there's a little bit of confusion here, Leo. There really is for me. Seven of Cups, it can be a card of confusion. So I'm almost wondering if you're not a little confused. But then we have clarity here. We have you moving into a new direction because you gained some clarity about something, and it is going to bring in some happiness here with the Sun. So, I'm still a little confused, but I do get the feeling that there is some kind of conflict at work that you're having to deal with. Okay. Let's see. Okay, what do we need to know to make work, to make our money better? What can we do moving forward? I did just hear be fair with the Justice. I just heard it really loud and clear. Be fair. Who knows what that means? I'm sure you'll figure it out when the time comes, hopefully. All right, be fair. Interesting. Okay, what do we need to know? What do we need to do so we can improve our work setting? Okay. Okay, I like it. I like it. The Moon, Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, Page of Cups. I like it for whatever reason. I just had to keep saying I like it. The energy felt really good. I like the energy. I don't know. It feels positive to me. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Empress. Those two cards together are really, really good energy. I really love that combination. We have the Moon here, the Page of Cups as well. I do feel that you will be getting in, you need to get in touch with your feelings. That's what's going to bring you in abundance. That's what's going to bring you in prosperity. That's what's going to really make you, get you to this Empress state. The Empress is the queen of all the queens. To me, I really love the Empress over the Emperor. Even though the Emperor is supposed to be, he's like the top dog, right? He's like head of all the heads. Like, he is it, right? Sorry. To me, the Empress, though, is such a more positive energy. She, to me, is like the mother of all creation. She is the mother of everybody, everything to me. She, to me, she really signifies, especially right now, I'm feeling that, she signifies a time of building basically whatever you want. Very fertile energy. I've said this before. to me, because it is a card of fertility, so it can quite literally mean, hey, be careful, or don't be careful, this is a good time to have babies, that kind of thing. But it doesn't always mean that to me. But to me right now, what I'm feeling, especially with this Wheel of Fortune, this is a very fertile time for you, Leo. And I feel like this is a common theme. I swear that I've had this combination for you in previous months, if not last month. I don't know. But I do feel that you're going to be, if we're putting these two together, because I do feel like these are meant to be together right here, I do feel like you are going to be getting more in touch with yourself. I feel you are going to be doing that soul searching that the Hermit, you've gotten the Hermit twice in two different decks, right? So soul searching and going within and gaining some wisdom, spiritual wisdom, is going to be really important. I do see you doing that. I do see you getting in touch with your feelings. I do see you getting in touch with your intuition, dealing with any hidden fears, any hidden subconscious feelings. You're really going to be healing and dealing with all that and really getting to know yourself. I think it's going to be a very, very abundant month for you. If not an abundant couple months. I think that things are going to get progressively good. But I am hearing, once again, be fair. Be fair. Do what's right. I don't know why that message keeps popping into my head. Do what's right. Do what's right. That apparently is very important. All right. Well, I think that that's enough for, okay. I think that is enough for career. We're going to get some love. Okay. Maybe that's where this new path is going. Okay. Love, friendships. Let's see. I'm not liking this energy. I don't know what's going on. You're not seeing something. There's definitely a need for you to move into a different direction. I was already saying that before. We've gotten the Fool twice, but there's definitely the need for you to move into a new direction. I really do think that you getting in touch with your, going on this spiritual journey and really getting better, I don't know, working on your spiritual self is very, very important. We have you blinded to something. I thought you gained some clarity. We had the Ace of Swords here. I don't understand. We have you blind to something. Can we get, this came right out for the Two of Swords. 10 of Swords. What about the Devil reversed? The Devil reversed. Oh, what did it just... Oh, what came up? We had Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune reversed was trying to come out. Let's see. Devil reversed. The Lovers. I do think you are trying to heal. I think you're really stuck in this on a betrayal. It's really making you toxic in a relationship, specifically, is what I'm hearing. I don't want to say this actually, but for whatever reason, I am feeling like this is your energy. You are coming up as really unhealthy in this relation, on your side of the relationship. And I don't know if you're with somebody. This feels more of like you just broke up with somebody and you realize that you need to work on some things, but this is just feeling like really, really unhealthy energy. But I do think you're trying really hard. I think something obviously in the past did affect you. We had the 7 of Swords here. We also have this 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords. I think that you had someone betray you, or you had a really rough betrayal in the past. And I think it is affecting you right now, as in it's kind of stuck in your head. It's kind of making you blind. It's making it hard for you to move forward. But I do think that with the Devil reversed and this Lovers clarified, I do think that you are healing. I do think that you are trying to move forward. And with this Eight of Pentacles, I think that you really are trying to put in the work to really heal whatever this toxic behavior is from the Devil. I mean, I have no idea what it could be. I heard lying. Maybe lie a lot. Maybe you're not honest in a relationship. You have a hard time opening up. I'm not so much hearing addictions. I think it has something to do with just, being in a relationship. I think it has something to do with communication. Like the toxic behavior is how you are communicating with other people, is what I'm hearing. But I do think you want to put in the work because we do have the Eight of Pentacles. So I do see you wanting to put in the work, really making some positive changes about whatever's really keeping you blinded. And we have you moving into a different direction. I really hope that this Seven of Swords is not you, because this Seven of Swords is someone who steals. It's someone who's trying to take from somebody. Take off with something that someone else has. So I really hope that's not you. I'm leaning towards that being some people, but I hope not. But we do have some kind of toxic behavior here. Okay. I don't like that. Let's move forward. Let's move on. Let's get to the end of the reading here. Leo, Leo, Leo. I really want to know if you guys have made any, the last few readings I had for you, I really felt like they were like really positive, creative readings. Like you were really, it was a really creative time for you to manifest things and to work on your passion projects. And there's some you were really passionate about that I really felt like you were going to, start to bring to life. And this reading feels very challenged. So maybe you're dealing with some challenges after you started to create some things. What else do we need to know? What's our final messages? Oh, I don't like any of this. I don't know why it just doesn't feel right. We have 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands. I think you have too much going on now. I think you really did give your all into the whatever it is, the creative projects. And I think it's really weighing on you. I think you got a lot of commitments, a lot of stuff. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So the final messages. You definitely have some opportunities. I think that you really want to find some commitment with individuals, not even just with a relationship, but with friends and stuff. And I do think you have your walls up, like I was saying, from something from the past, something that happened with this Tower moment. Maybe you're just too generous and you've had people take advantage of that in the past. But we have Temperance here again. So there's definitely an imbalance with you and your emotions, your work-life balance. There's a lot of imbalance. A lot of imbalance. And I think that there is a need for balance to come back in and the scales to even out. I think you need to be fair to everyone involved, is what I'm hearing. And I'm telling you, do what is right, do what is fair. That message keeps popping into my head. I think it's hard for you right now. I think that it's very easy for you to point the finger at people now or say maybe they did something wrong with this Queen of Swords because of some past events, is what I'm hearing. I mean, and that's okay. I mean, we're all human, right? I mean, it's not okay to do that to people. It's okay if that's what you're doing, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I really think that you're gonna realize this. I think you're gonna kind of snap out of it, realize what you're doing, and really start moving forward to something else. And a more positive, more generous communication. Okay, well, I mean, it wasn't the best reading I've had for you, Leo. But hopefully, the messages that I did give you that were meant for you this month, hopefully they helped you, put you in a more positive and better direction. Because I'm sensing that, where things are going to be a little challenging at this time. But that's okay, because we can't have a perfect life all the time. So hopefully things will get better. You guys are more than welcome to share everything in the comments if you want. I'm always willing to listen. I'm going to give you guys your Lovers Oracle message like always. All right, I'm gonna close my eyes. Okay, I heard I needed to cut the deck to find your message right here. Oh, this is such a pretty card. I heard intertwined. Intertwined is what I heard. Interesting. Okay. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Love it. I like that. Apparently that's the message that's meant for you this month. Okay, guys, I will see you back in June. I hope you enjoy the rest of your month. I'm wishing you many blessings. And again, if you need anything, you can always go to showingyourtruepath.com. You will should find whatever you need there. And you guys have